The Caribbean state of Dominica has sold citizenship to thousands of individuals, including a former Afghan spymaster, a Turkish millionaire convicted of fraud, and a former Libyan colonel under Muammar Gaddafi. The first detailed examination of the country's controversial golden passport scheme has found. The findings are from Dominica, Passports of the Caribbean, an investigation by The Guardian and 14 other international news organizations in partnership with the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. Dominica's Golden Passport Scheme, one of the world's biggest, has, according to official declarations, raised more than $1 billion through its citizenship by investment scheme since 2009. Its passports are in demand around the world, and a series of international agreements ensure its citizens travel visa-free to 140 countries, including most EU member states. However, until now, the names of the individuals who have paid the price tag of at least $100,000 a head to acquire Dominican nationality, in many cases without setting foot on the island, have been difficult to obtain. By working with the Government Accountability Project, a U.S.-based advocacy group that scoured archives and libraries across the Caribbean for copies of official public documents, and by reviewing leaked material, the project was able to compile lists of names of thousands of people who became citizens. The first ever tally of names published in Dominica's official government gazette shows an island state with a population of just over 70,000 has published the names of 7,700 individuals since 2007. Although our research suggests there may be thousands more, some were naturalized through immigration or marriage, but the vast majority bought their citizenship. Any government has the legal right to set its own standards on who becomes a citizen, and for many people living under oppressive regimes, a second nationality can provide security. Names that appear to be of Iranian, Chinese, and Russian heritage were among the largest groups of people who became citizens. For individuals from these countries, a Dominica passport can also mean less red tape when crossing borders, doing business, or opening a bank account abroad. Some of the findings raise questions about the transparency and governance of the scheme, and some are potentially embarrassing for Dominica. One buyer had publicly been accused of war crimes before obtaining citizenship, while another had been a colonel and senior security official under Muammar Gaddafi. Citizenship by investment applicants are barred if they have a criminal record, but in one example, a buyer appears to have been jailed for fraud before he secured citizenship. Others have. Dominica has become heavily reliant on selling citizenship to fund its public services, with this source of income accounting for about half of all government revenues. Concerns about the scheme have led to consequences for natural-born Dominicans. The UK government in July stopped visa-free travel from Dominica and 4 other countries. Dominica's government did not respond to detailed requests for comment. However, the Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett, who has overseen the expansion in citizenship sales since taking office in 2004, defended the program during press conferences on the 18th of September and the 3rd of October, apparently in response to this investigation. He said, "We have professed to have a robust system that we go through in different layers of due diligence, and if somebody were to become a citizen of today, and tomorrow morning the person goes and does something and finds himself in problem with the law, you can't blame the program for that." Scarrett compared the Dominica scheme to the U.S.'s green card, which gives permanent residency rights. He said nobody blames the U.S. when people commit crimes after it grants residency. He also made a series of outlandish and false claims that reporters on the investigation had been paid by opposition politicians in Dominica to try to destroy the scheme and liken reporters to arsonists and terrorists.